I think for a lot of people, they think like if you're successful, like all of a sudden, like you get like a green, like you get like some card in the mail that says like you're going to be totally satisfied and happy for the rest of your life. It doesn't happen like that.
People from my generation, I'm sure you guys are watching and you guys know exactly who Linkin Park were, their popularity, and even now their popularity as well, and the impact that they had and how the youth were able to relate to them. The lead singer of Linkin Park, Chester Bennington, committed suicide. And this just raises so many questions, and it's very profound, and it's very important that we take something from this, because there's just so much. Like, where do you start? Chester Bennington was part of, I would say, and it is even till today, one of the most successful groups in this day and age. In terms of popularity, Chester had it. Yeah, like you and I, we look for views, popularity, recognition, validation. He had all that. He was the lead singer of the band. The lead singer. He had a very good voice, and he had a steady job that a lot of us aspire towards. He was very good looking. He had white privilege. He was married to an ex-model. He had 6 kids. I mean, what did this guy not have? But yet he reached such a stage in his life that he chose death over all of that. I mean, he left behind 6 kids, an ex-model, yeah, fame and fortune. I mean, on that day, I remember this was a couple of days ago, I saw Linkin Park. I saw a Linkin Park video in the trending section, and it had 9 million views in one day. Now, I didn't clock what happened. I only figured out today, and I went straight on my news apps, and I was like, let me find out what's going on. Top news, not there. Celebrity gossip, celebrity news, he's not there. This only happened a couple of days ago. And it's like the guy's already forgotten. And he's like so famous. I mean, it raises questions like, what's gonna happen when you and I pass away? I mean, we're nobodies. Who's gonna care? I mean, this guy had whatever you and I are made to aspire. From the adverts that we see, the way the celebrities are pushed forward, the films, music videos, you know, adverts on buses, you name it. Yeah, this culture is pushed on us hardcore. Now, I released a video on celebrity and depression. I missed out this guy. Apparently he talked about depression before as well. And of course it's very difficult to say exactly what caused his suicide. No one can really say that for certain. I mean, people are speculating, and I'm sure if you look at his history, I mean, he was abused when he was a kid, his parents got divorced, there's history of substance abuse. But I guess when you reach a certain stage, you've got money, you can hire, you know, psychiatrists or whatever, but guys, that never really truly helps. I mean, the wound always leaves scars behind. Yeah, and a lot of you guys watching, you have families that love you, you've got a very good childhood, but you're just spoiled. You're spoiled people. And then we listen to their music and we're like, yeah, we've been through this, we've been through that, yeah, I can relate. No, you can't. Some of these guys have been through like madness. You, just because your dad doesn't get you a PlayStation, you start getting crazy. I'm depressed. No, you're sad. Yeah, don't get me wrong, some of you guys are depressed. And even my mum, when she was helping me set up, she said, look Zishan, it's not about how much you have, it's about what you do with the little that you have. And that is really profound. It really makes you think that what is it that we actually leave behind? I guess it's the positive impact that we have on people. It's the lives that we've touched that we leave behind. The hearts and minds that we've won that we leave behind. And of course, when we die, we should die in a state we long to meet Allah, and Allah longs to meet us. And the only way you're going to be at that stage is if you live your life according to the laws of Allah as shown by the Prophet ﷺ. And I mean, we can look for contentment in any and every other thing, but guys, let's be frank, Allah, who's created everything and who's created us, hasn't put contentment in these things. Contentment lies in the remembrance of Allah. Don't forget Allah, otherwise, like He says in the Quran, He'll make you forget yourself. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.